So at each of these through holes we're going to have a wood plug.
So we received our braai or barbecue.
All men do washing. You need to make sure you got one of these cold beverages.
How do you feel?
Not good.
She was old and neglected, so we cut her to bare holes and built her up from the ground with our blood, sweat and tears.
So follow our journey as we plan to sail her to new destinations and make lasting memories. Hey everyone, and welcome to another week's episode of Sailing Lady Africa.
Welcome to another week's episode with us. If you're a new subscriber, welcome, and don't forget to hit subscribe below. So this week we've decided to take a little breather from the engine while we wait for our parts to arrive, such as our pulleys that we had to get custom made, our heat exchanger. So we haven't been able to work on the engine, but we were able to kick off a lot of things from our trusty list.
How many do we take down?
So, goodness, it took a while down. So, we've kicked out a lot of things off our list, and then once our things arrive for our engine, we'll get back to working on our engine.
Yeah, hopefully getting it in next week.
Hopefully.
So kick back, relax, and enjoy the episode. Adios.
Adios. So we just got done voting. It is the national elections in South Africa at the moment.
Viva!
And we just casted our vote. And
we voted for change.
So we hope for the best, eh?
Okay, so we just finished installing our through holes. And as you can see, that's the stainless steel ones we got. They're kind of the cheapest option for us. They are very good quality stainless steel. They are 316L, but there is alternatives. We would have probably wanted to go with a polymer type, but budget didn't allow it, so we put good quality 316 in, and then we'll ground all of them together. We've got those, one on either side of the holes. We've got the two outside here. So one's for the toilet and one is for the supply of salt water to the toilet. Not too sure if we're going to run the toilet on salt water or fresh water. We'll still see how economical it is. If it's really not economical, we'll bolt it into the salt water. We got the option in there now. So yeah, that's it. And hopefully the current will always flow backwards. So we got our skin fitting fitted. So there's our through hole skin fitting. And here's our valves. These are 316L valves used in the dairy industry. Really tough stuff. And so yeah, hopefully these last long. The previous ones were in for like 10 years, so let's go. So this is the port aft through hole, and this will be supply for the water maker, and then the starboard aft will be the supply for the engine, and then the further one in the bathroom, that will be the outlet for the toilet. And then that's it. That's all we've got. So from 6 that we used to have to 4 now. Yeah, one for the washing machine outlet. So at each of these through holes we're gonna have a wood plug, and I'll just attach it with a little line next to it so that it gauged for the right size of the through hole, obviously. So this is 1 inch, so we've got two 1 inches, and the big toilet one is a 1 1/4. It was the original. We got an electric toilet now, so we didn't actually need that size, but we'll have those plugs attached on a little line for you, so that if there is a hole, we can just stick it in there and plug it up, and that's it.
We requested Marcus to weld on some braces for our stainless steel davit. So we've managed to install our shower curtain yesterday. She looks pretty spiffy. So, yeah! Open shower, close shower. So we received our braai or barbecue back from the gas guys. Who was it? Gas Connection. And they took our previous barbecue and made it into a gas barbecue for us because it was previously coal, charcoal, whatever. So now it's a nice gas barbecue. Swivels out, so we can stand there, we can stand here, we can stand wherever we feel like and barbecue. So sharp, really pop.
Sharp, really pop.
So what can you pull off? Shower curtain?
Dios amigo deck fitting.
No.
Bry.
Bry. And 3 holes next to it. Ricky's connecting up our washing machine to our holding tank, which we do not have as of yet. He's gonna do some washing.
Washing's easy, man.
Yes.
The machine does all the work.
I don't think Ricky's ever done washing. Ricky said he was gonna put his washing in a bag and then attach the bag to the end of the boat, and then as you're going, the ocean washes it.
Hang on. We're just gonna set a low one. Have you ever washed on low?
Low what?
Low setting.
Just put it on quick.
Where's quick?
I showed you, I just proved to you guys all I was right. Ricky has never done washing.
So as you can see, I'm doing washing at the moment, making sure that all the clothes are nicely washed.
Oh, whatever, Trevor.
And we're running through that through our batteries. That's running through our lithiums with our inverter. And so far so good. It's drawing. It's got a peak current draw of 15 amps on 12 volts. So once you put a load, it might push up to like 20 amps on the 12 volt side. And we're drawing like then 2 amps on the 220 side, which is fantastic. And we've got a bus machine. Now we're just running it through the full cycle to make sure that there's no leaks and everything's perfect.
What's that in your hands?
When all men do washing, you need to make sure you got one of these cold beverages that you do not dehydrate yourself during these strenuous tasks. My wife has said to me, doing washing is strenuous, so I hydrated before I can do the washing.
I've never said washing is strenuous.
That's fine, I'm just practicing. Simone's never seen how you do washing.
I've seen how you do washing. I'm checking if the spin function is.
The spin function works. Obviously it's gonna work.
I don't know.
Bless you.
I have to see.
So Simone's busy painting the bottom of all our hatches in epoxy primer, and then we're going to put probably 2 coats of urethane, so probably 2 coats epoxy, 2 coats urethane. Got all our nice little white hatches ready to go in. So there's all the access hatch, well not access, ventilation hatch covers. There's a lot of them. And there's all the access to the floorboards. Sheesh, today, too many. I think there's still some more over there. How are you feeling? Huh?
Pretty.
Hungry.
And I'm hot. It's so hot. I feel like I'm overventilating.
Been at it since 10 o'clock this morning.
I'm overventilating. I'm overheating.
Overventilating.
I can't even talk. I'm so hot. How do you feel?
Knackered.
Knackered.
That was long.
I'm probably pink as a tomato.
Close.
That's red. I'm pink as a shrimp.
Got burnt.
Got burnt.
We didn't wear hats. We didn't have PPE on today. We didn't have hats. That's why you need to wear a hard hat. I finally figured it out. It's for the sun.
No, it's not. So we've done the little touch-ups on the boat. We have painted the hatches and we have painted the
frames. Once the frames were painted, we could install them.
So our frames are in and they look freaking sweet.
So while we're waiting for some parts for the, I think it's the pulleys that we ordered some pulleys. It's taken about 2 days now. So we need to cut some custom pulleys for the engine. So it's gonna have double belt running on it. We went around scrapyards trying to get there, no luck, so we had to get some custom ones made. So we're waiting for the engineering guys to finish cutting them, and while we're waiting for that, we're going to start installing all of these. And what they are is little hatches for our floorboards. You can see what I do is I put them down like that, and I take my pen and I mark around, and I'm going to take a Stanley blade or whatever knife you call one of the sharp carpet knives, and cut that little piece out, and then I'm going to take the router and do the recess for that little area there, and we flip it over. She's gonna sit in there. You lift up the little, whatever you call the little handle, and you pick up, and it takes 4 screws in there, so they look like that. But yeah, I need to do all of them, and it's about 13 of them that we need to do, so it's a little time consuming, but we've got to get them done. I want to take more things off the list. We've primed these already, so the last thing I need to do is install these, and we've taken another thing off the list.
Sorry I kept you waiting forever and a day, but now we're out here together with nothing standing in our way.
We installed our forward locker hatches using stainless steel bolts and nuts, and wrapped the bolts in butyl tape to ensure that there's no leaks into the deck.
And the lock is in. And our hinges. So locker hatches complete.
Done. Good job.
So we can take a few tasks off our list today, and what can we take off? Let's see. So we need to do the pulleys for our epoxy. What are you doing? Wait.
Locker hatches.
Oh, we can take off locker hatches now.
Heck yeah.
We can take off finish painting floor trimmings.
Yeah.
We can take off main door. Why we take off main door?
Yeah, because it's finished.
No,
Yes.
it's finished.
Because it's finished. Yes, pull it off.
We take off the main door because we've decided we like the door the way it is. No, we take off main door because we're happy with the way it is. So no need to change that. Install and paint frames. We can do that one off.
We're done.
And we can take off countertop by fridge and washing machine because that is done as well.
That is done.
And that's done.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And then we're going to take our fans off because we've decided we're going to first sail and see exactly where we need fans and then install the fans instead of maybe putting in a place that we don't actually need fans. So we'll install that later time. We have all the wiring run, everything. We just need to decide when we do that. And there's something else.
Anchor windlass.
Yeah, that's not done.
Anchor windlass. What about the anchor windlass?
The anchor's not done at all. The radio speaker you gotta put up. We're gonna install port lights off as well because like our fans, we're first gonna see where we need the most ventilation. And that you can only know when you're sailing. So we'll do that one when it comes to it, when we're bored. It's not a has to be done right now, so that one's done. Cool.
Check how cool them frames look.
Stay tuned till next week where we tick off some more items off our list. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't already and give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to support our production, you can do so by joining our awesome Patreon family, make a once-off donation via PayPal, or buy a shirt via our website. Links are in the description below.